Hey parents, welcome to tip number 3 in our teen series. Adolescence is a really amazing time for brain development and for personality development and for teenagers to figure out who they are, what they want, and how they do things separately from their families and from the other adult influences in their lives. It's when their prefrontal cortex, their frontal lobe, all the good stuff that happens up here, organization, time management, problem solving, critical thinking, emotional self-regulation, impulse control, all of those things that they're going to need to be those successful adults who are not living in your basement when they're 40, that's when that development kicks into high gear. You know, when they leave your house for post-secondary education or a job, whatever it is their life looks like once they leave your nest, they're gonna need to know how to operate the bus schedule. They're gonna need to know how to pay their bills on time, how to make sure that their soccer uniform is clean before their next game, how to make sure they get to their part-time job in time for their shift to start. All of those things are gonna be really, really important, and all of that happens with time and maturity, but it also happens with practice. If they don't have the opportunity to practice those skills while they're still living with you, it's gonna be so difficult for them to implement them in a successful way once they're not living with you. And this actually ties in to last week's tip, which is about that nasty little word that makes parents feel really annoyed and makes teens tune out, that nagging. So this week's tip or challenge is about finding ways so that you can hand over more of the autonomy and responsibility, not only for your teens' own care and their own things, but for them contributing to the household. And there are lots of great ways to do that. One of my favorites is family meetings, which is an amazing opportunity for everyone in the household to feel heard and to have a say in the scheduling, in when things get done, in what is important, who's gonna do what, all of those things. If you've never had a family meeting before, or you are curious about how to set one up, if you're a SitterStream member, go to sitterstream.com and book a discovery call with me, a Connect with Kate session. If you're not a sitterstream.com member, you can go to my website, the information will be in the bio, and you can book some sessions with me, and we'll get your family on track for how to get your teens to start taking on more of these responsibilities they're gonna need as adults, and to help you start to give yourself permission and grace to start backing off and handing over the reins so that you don't have to do any more nagging, but also so that they can develop what they need to be successful and you can feel like you've done a really great job in preparing them for life. So, challenge this week, what are the areas in your family, in your family's routines and schedules that you can start handing over the reins to your teenager, where they can have more responsibility, more autonomy, and where you can give yourself permission to back off a little bit. Good luck.